In today's video, I am going to be attempting to build an igloo house in Bloxburg. Do you know, like the gazebo house? This is maybe a little bit larger than that. Also, don't forget to get the winter accessories in my Roblox group and subscribe and turn on notifications for future giveaways. We have no windows because an igloo is supposed to keep in the warmth, right? So, oh my god, I can't even turn off the roof. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. So let's start off with a bed. I think I want to go with like a cozy ice theme, you know? So I think a fancy bed would be really nice in here. I cannot really see in here. This is like the best we can see when it comes to viewing because we can't see all the corners and crevices, and this thing keeps moving as well. What I'm going to do, because we cannot see in here, I'm going to draw an outline. It won't be exact, but it'll give us a basic idea of the size of this thing. So then I don't have to have the igloo sitting here the entire time because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. This is the space that we have to work with. It's actually, you know, it's not too bad. So here's the thing. This is the size of the bed, but we still have all this space. So I'm kind of wondering if we make like a makeshift kind of, oh wait, it's curved. Okay, well, let's just leave our bed there for now. I want to go into carpets and I want to get this snowflake carpet and we're going to resize it to make it huge. Wow, I thought it would get bigger than that, but that's what she said. Okay, so now we need, oh shoot, we gotta fit a toilet in here. What if I went like this and then this was like here? We could have like a cute little nightstand over here. Wait, no, this actually might be a better layout. Ah, yes, we can't forget our fireflies. So let me just stick those in the corner. Oh my god, it's blinding. Let's just make them, oh my god, you can't even see them right now. Okay, never mind. No fireflies right now. So let's see. We do need a toilet. Unfortunately, we do have to fit that in here. So I think we should just use, well, you know what? They deserve a fancy toilet. Let's give them a fancy flush toilet because they're sleeping in the cold. Let's just give them a little bit of a nicer place to poop. Now we have to figure out where this is gonna go because I think the kitchen should go here. I think that's a great spot for the kitchen. I would say put it right here, but here's the problem with the toilet being exactly in the center because if I put this back in its original spot, first off, it's sticking out of the side, but second, I mean, you do have a view when you're using the toilet, but I don't think anybody wants to see that. This is your view if you're pooping. Me. So I don't think that's gonna work. And we could do like a privacy wall with a fence like that. Wait, would this work? It does work. We have like a privacy wall, but we're gonna have to make it out of basic shape. And I say we do a little bit of a smooth cube because then we can make it this ice texture again. Not that we want anything else that's cold near my toilet. My toilet's gone. Okay, here is our privacy wall. I think it's gonna, wow, there's like no space. Hang on, this is not working. We do have a little bit of a gap going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get the convex straight. We're gonna put this inside. That's as clean as it's gonna get. I guess our ground can just stay snow because realistically that's what it would be. I know they don't have electricity, but we're just gonna ignore that part, okay? We're gonna pretend that they have electricity, and I think they deserve, whoever happens to be living here, deserves a chandelier. Wait, actually the lighting is very cozy in here. Look, you can't even see the toilet. This is going so well. Now the question is, can I fit in the toilet? Look, the snow is blocked out. Let's see. All right, privacy secured. We're good. I'm sorry, but this is going a little too well currently, so we're gonna have to be careful. I actually quite like this lighting in here, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. But we do need a spot for our kitchen. And also, I kind of want a fire in here. Realistically, okay, I'm very aware that it would technically melt, but this is Bloxburg. We do have some sort of physics, but we don't have fire. The fire does not burn things down. So I really want to add a wood-burning stove in here. You know what we should do? We're gonna put the wood-burning stove right next to the toilet because then your feet can stay warm while you're taking a dump. And if it doesn't fit completely in here, oh, actually wait, this actually kind of cooks. There, so then you're still getting the oxygen for the fire. Now we need our kitchen. Ooh, but the bed, I want to make the bed all comfy, but we need a kitchen, but I really want to make the bed right now. Wait, let me just add a comforter because I will go crazy if I forget a comforter. So I'm just going to place the comforter right now. Hello, why? No, that's not, Bloxburg, we have an issue. This is not good. Well, that's unfortunate. Just my luck. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to place, can I not put a cube on you? Okay. No, we're going to make this work. The cube is going to go inside. Then we're going to place this. No, it went the opposite direction now. Oh, no. Yes. No, please, just freaking, oh my god. No, why is it doing this? No, I just want my comforter. Okay, fine, you wanna play games? Haha, nothing is stopping me today. Now, I need to do transform plus. Ta-da, like nothing happened. Where we go? Nothing will stop Robuilds. Mwahaha. This has to be the fluffiest, coziest, comfiest bed on earth. Wow, it's a very structured bed. We've got lots of layers going on. Now let's focus on the kitchen. Honestly, I feel like they kind of need like an ice fishing hole. Let's do a chair. Collapsible, yes, camping chair. Here's what's gonna happen. I I don't think we have rods that we can place, but if I get a placemat, this is gonna be their little ice fishing. Dude, they could literally ice fish from the side of their bed. But this is part of their kitchen, right? Because they gotta catch their fish. Actually, this might be a hazard right in front. Oh, the chair. I don't know where else to put the ice fishing unless we put it over here. They can stay warm, right? Next to the fire. They do have quite the view of the pooping station, but I mean, it might fit a little bit better. Okay, so here's our new positioning here. So the rug's going here. It actually fits in this corner very well. And then this is gonna be our ice fishing spot. We don't have any fishing supplies, so I might have to make a fishing rod. But we're gonna focus on the kitchen because I keep getting distracted. Can we really fit a fridge in here? I'm kind of wondering if we might need to do a mini fridge. I do want to have a cute little kettle in here. And we do need a stove. An espresso machine, maybe. I feel like kettle makes more sense here. Yep, mini fridge. Yeah, that's definitely gonna fit better in here. To maximize our space, we gotta be efficient here. We gotta work with these curves. And then we're just gonna do our little basic shape trick. Then the kettle can go on the stove. The mini fridge can also be a tabletop for our ice fishing. So maybe we can put something on that later. We don't have toilet paper. That's kind of important. Okay, there we go. There's our toilet paper. Oh, you know, we don't have a fishing rod. However, we do have a boom mic. This might be our fishing rod today. And then we're gonna do some Transform Plus stuff happening. I'm not really sure if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try. So let's pretend it's in like a little hook of some sort. Like that, I think is okay. Maybe let's move it back a little bit so we have some more space. Maybe it's a short fishing rod. We're gonna throw it into the ground just a tiny bit. And then what we're going to do is we're gonna grab our string, which I don't know if people keep forgetting we have string or not. I feel like it's not very used. But then we're gonna connect the string to the tip of the boom mic and then stick it in the water so it's like ice fishing. And then I'm gonna get a basic shape of a sphere and I'm gonna resize this thing as tiny as it can get. And this is gonna be like the little bobber. I don't know if they use those in ice fishing to make this look cuter. And more colorful. We're gonna be placing one. I've never gone ice fishing, but I have gone regular fishing. So we're just gonna do that. And there you go. I mean, I think we can add a little bit more. So this is like the ending. This is where the reel is. That's actually not that bad. Oh, we don't have a sink for our kitchen. That is also important. They can't wash their hands in that little ice hole because they will freeze. So if we do maybe a wall mounted, oh, we don't have walls. Crap. Oh no, I didn't think this through. Wait, it might float. Wait, possible outcome here. We might have to move the mini fridge. Wait, the mini fridge can go right here. It's a mini fridge. And then over here, we're just gonna fix this counter. Check it out. Wait, that works so well. We can put storage down here. Oh, a dresser. I totally forgot about a dresser. We can probably put a dresser here. Like it's like a little nightstand. It really does actually work there. Yay. That's not the storage I was looking at. It just happened to pop up here. We're just gonna resize this. So then we have like a little leg of some sort here. We're gonna build some sort of shelving unit situation here. Will it stick out of the igloo a little bit? Probably, but we're just not gonna look there. Here's our storage. We're just gonna do a little storage and then this is gonna be like a little drawer, I think is what I wanna do. So we'll just put a little thing like that to pretend it's a drawer. Well, I know this is supposed to be food storage, but I feel like we gotta add the new ice skates. We have hanging ice skates. We gotta add these somewhere. Where can I hang these for now? Whoa, standing locker room hooks. I totally forgot about this. I wonder if we could use this to our advantage somehow. What if we add hooks? Hey, this thing is gonna move for a second. I gotta lock in. I wanna put the hooks here. Are there hooks next to the toilet that you might hit your head on? Yeah. Are we gonna worry about it? No. Oh my god, I just did it again. I turned it off. So what I'm hoping with the hooks is that we can hang the ice skate. Oh my gosh, it's the perfect height. Look. Oh my gosh. That's actually perfect. I cooked, guys. Okay, I think we need like some books and maybe a plant here. I love how I just keep avoiding the kitchen. The kitchen's scaring me, so let me just like avoid that for now. I think a holly plant would be very cute here. And then we're gonna place a placemat. This is kind of a part of their nightstand, so I think we could add a clock here as well. And I think we should do this mid-century clock. We're just gonna put it right here. Maybe they wear glasses, so we'll just have a pair of reading glasses here as well. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love this. This little setup is quite adorable, I must say. We have a gap right here that we gotta figure out. We also have this empty spot here, so we'll find a spot or a use for that. And then we do have this bottom area that we can put food in or something similar. Maybe some jars. I wonder if we can put a little basket, like a cute little basket. Yeah, like this. And we'll just put it behind. Maybe there's two baskets behind. They're maximizing their storage. They're taking advantage. Let's do a little glass soap dispenser. And then we're gonna need a sponge to clean for their dishes. And speaking of dishes, I do think we need a dish rack. Okay, kitchen is starting to look a little bit better. I just don't know what to do with this little gap. We have our fridge, we have our stove, we have our sink. I guess it could just be countertops. Do you guys see my mouse starting to move towards this again? It could just be countertops. Good lord. I hear a child like crying. What? There's always children crying when I'm recording. What am I doing wrong? We just need to find a table that's like the same height. Wait, this one's kind of cute. I could actually work with this. Wait, this is really cozy. This is really cute. It's gonna match our countertop in some sort of way. And then I'm just adding a basic shape on the top like this just to make it look a little bit more normal. I don't know if this is worth doing or not, but what if I made like an extra shelf here? It kind of works. Should we add another one? I think I'm just going overboard with the storage, but this is quite exciting. I have no idea what to put on it, but we'll do something with it. Giant pillow, decorative pillow, winter pillows, let it snow pillow, peppermint pillow, star pillow. I think that's probably plenty of pillows. I don't think we need any more than that. I went a little overboard. Well, actually, let's kill the star. That sounded really sad. Let's put this one instead. I think I like this a little bit more. Now, we have this corner, and then we just have decor, because the floor is just snow, so we can leave that. What should we put here? Maybe a nightstand. I did mention a nightstand. Maybe a glamorous nightstand. That's cute. I use this lamp too much now, but it's very cute, so let's put a little lamp there. And you know, of course, we gotta add a little plant. Wait, I have a couple ideas. Okay, so the first thing I really want to add are slippers. Now, the other thing I want to add is another carpet, but I'm going to use this bathroom mat, which I actually like to use in the kitchens, but it's just going to be like a little fluffy rug for when you first wake up in the morning. Christmas tree mat. Oh, this is cute. It's got little nutcrackers on it. Maybe a holiday tree? Just a tiny one, just so that they have a little something in here. Guys, this is so cute. I can't wait to see this all colored. Yeah, now we have like all this storage over here, which what do you add in a kitchen besides like cups and stuff? Oh, you know what we can add now? An espresso machine. Yay! My friend Rely joined. What goes in a kitchen? I should know this. Also, ignore all the buys. It's because I live streamed before this. We can add a cup of utensils. We can add more spices because we don't want our fish to be bland. Let's have him look. Yes, jump this way. We love the Roblox language. What do I do with my kitchen?
I'd put pots and pans there.
Oh, good idea. Thank you. Oh my god, I don't have anything to cook on. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. We have cookware. We only have 2 things, but it'll actually fit here. That was a great idea to add pots there. I can't believe I didn't think about that. I wonder if you can even put shelves on basic shapes. Would this even work?
Oh my gosh, it actually works.
I'm gonna add a shelf and let's just see what happens. Everything sticks out just a tiny bit, but it's okay. I'm gonna color this to surprise you guys, and then I'm also gonna do a little exterior for you. Ta-da! So here is what the beauty looks like. You can see a little sneak peek of the inside. So I made just like a little ice river, and then I have a bridge here. And then if we go inside, actually I'm gonna turn off my interact so nothing will get in our way. I added a little kick sled here, and then if you go inside, ta-da! Isn't it pretty? Look at that. So I got everything colored. Here's how the kitchen turned out. And then I added some garlands up here just to add something. And then of course I had to add my fireflies. I did a blue bed. It turned out so cute. I did like a copper color scheme. I love copper and like cream together. And yeah, overall, I'm honestly really happy with how this turned out. We're waiting to catch some fish here. The price of this build is, oh, $6,000, $7,000.